Julian Cole. We inside the program. We look at the Lawyers Society. We launch on Friday. What's this mean for the law profession? Once again, good morning, Julian, and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Good morning,
Julian. The members or some members then. Now the law profession launched the Lawyers Association. This now some aggrieved members them we not being agree with something there or the outcome of the election we being happen now Kenema with the Bar Association election. Julian Cole now a lawyer as we don't introduce you earlier with about 15 years experience now the law profession. I will start with you on a personal note. Who say you the Law Society or Salon Bar Association?
Well, I did the Salon Bar Association, but I also did the Law Society.
What are the difference?
Well, I think say we need for remind the public say the people that we did before Law Society don't repeatedly make them clear that the conversation for an alternative bar, an alternative association of lawyers. That conversation we done they go on for the longest time, right? And people always say we think we need an alternative bar. The issues are many, the challenges are many. So if we get an alternative bar, it will complement the work and the effort of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. So in a conversation we don't do for the longest term. But like one pan the leaders them of this law society, newly formed lawyer society, SAPE and the launch. The last straw we broke the camel's back. Now waiting happened now Kenema, so according to Ram, that was the last straw we broke the camel's back, and we finally see say this long conversation where people have been done they get an alternative association of lawyers finally coming to fruition.
Is it that when I think say the bar association they perform the role they're supposed to perform now the country has spent their mandate?
Well, I mean, you go agree with me say non-organization or they we perfect. Non-organization or they we go able to do things 100%. The issue as to how much the Sierra Leone Bar Association they do, the members of the association they all different views on that. But no matter how I talk to, it will be very clear say no association not go able for perform 100%. So yes, you go must get gaps, you go must get side and we need for the other people or other body then complement. So that's the fact of the matter. So we think say the Lawyers Society we like I just don't say now a culmination of a conversation we don't been they go on for the longest of time, and according to one of the leaders of the Lawyers Society, it finally come into fruition after the Kenema issue, where according to Ram, now been the last straw we broke the camel's back.
All right, so now look at the mandate. What will be the core mandate of the Lawyers Society?
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, this now a conversation we been for better make una get with the interim executive body of the Lawyers Society. But
you mean the part of the
yeah, well, yes, I mean
that's make we get the opportunity now
yeah,
for you.
Yes, but I just want to make it very clear. Say, I am not a member of the interim executive of the Lawyers Society, but yes, I privy to some of the considerations and conversations them way lead to information. So I can tell you that one certainly that the welfare of the membership. The welfare of the membership, then of course issues of rule of law, good governance, democracy, justice, all the issues there are issues them way the Lawyer Society believes say them for able speak to, and then promise them will speak to the issues then they, because the issues then they really gets for do with democracy, they really gets for do with how we go able to progress as a nation. So the Lawyer Society certainly as part of their mandate now for cater to the welfare of its membership and also for speak to the issues they are where I don't name so.
All right, the Bar Association are one of the oldest association in sub-Saharan Africa, and you don't do part now the profession for over 15 years now. How you go assess previous leadership them with recent times?
You see, a very clear say as leadership they change, you expect differences because first of all, on a human level, no two people are exactly the same. So if you get different sets of people, them they take over the leadership of an organization, you're expecting them for change and all of that. So the assessment of how the leadership of the Salon Bar Association done they evolve over time. Now assessment way go depend on who that you talk to. Personally for me, I think say the executive them over time don't they do the little bit. I mean there are very many challenges and very serious criticisms over time, but they don't they do the little bit actually. It's not a easy thing really, because there are issues there I don't talk about, say organization like the Lawyer Society and the Salon Bar Association need for tackle and speak to now difficult, critical and tricky issues them. So different executives don't handle them differently. But I think say successes then there, challenges then there, criticisms then there. So now a mixed bag actually.
You are a member of the Lawyers Society, and una say una come with alternative or you join alternative for ensure say una provide that alternative way the Salon Bar Association able give in terms of rule of law and other one them. When actually when I notice that the Salon Bar Association able meet them mandate in terms of advocacy and also snap for the rule of law and justice in the country.
Yeah, so make I quickly repeat that this, to be very honest, that conversation will be for fine Leone gets with the interim executive. Just a second. The interim executive. Just a second. The interim executive of the Lawyers Society. Now the conversation will be for fine Leone gets with the interim executive of the Lawyers Society. The reason we make her say so now because now the leadership now of this organization. I am not part of that leadership there, right? However, I mean, I can say just what have been long talk. The conversation for get an alternative body of lawyers for speak to all of these issues and cater to the welfare of lawyers. Now conversation we don't go on for the longest time, right? For the longest time. As a matter of fact, one particular person they will stand out as a lawyer and that conversation day. When a person will call we named Dusil Taylor. Dusil Taylor that one person we repeatedly done they say we need for look at the possibility of an alternative body for speak to their issues there. Like I tell you, there is nothing like 100% success. So the Salon Bar Association getting successes, getting challenges, criticisms and condemnations. So when you put all that together, you find out say the rationale for set up an alternative body of lawyers for deal with their issues there. Now a rationale way based on the very things that I don't talk about. So where you have challenges, you think say maybe an alternative body will able to help the Salon Bar Association for handle and take care of them challenges then they. Where you get criticisms, you dey hope and believe say an alternative body like the Lawyer Society will able to help for deal with issues in a way where then criticism then they go be minimized. Where you get condemnations, you dey hope say an alternative body like the Lawyer Society go able to come in for deal with their issues then they, so that the condemnations will come to a low. So all put together, then small weaknesses then they where they now the Bar Association and where can any other organization with the founders them of the Lawyer Society believe say that this society will able for address some of their issues.
And this alternative body now in some lawyers then they against. And you mentioned say as an individual, I ask you now not as a member of the Lawyers Society nor the Bar Association, as somebody we don't do into the law profession. What are some of the instances then where you go point that yes, these are instances who expect the Bar Association for rise to the occasion in terms of their mandates, but then fail?
You see the many, you know, and this now conversations the way, like I say again, don't they go on for the longest time. So few where I go member, and one particular where I go and start with we stand out now being the sacking of former Vice President Chief Alhaji Samuel Samsumana. You know, that was a very serious issue for the Bar Association, right? And the Bar Association be meet, right, for take a position on that sacking day, for come out with a position on whether the Bar Association agree with the sacking. In other words, to say yes, we agree say illegal, or whether the bar association will say no, we not think say that sacking there was legal. So there was a meeting, and the membership wanted to have a say on it either way, right? But that meeting they not be end up for conclude, not be end up for conclude. So I think say a good number of lawyers then felt very aggrieved by the fact say that meeting will not be conclude and people not be able for express them position one way or the other, whether they agree or disagree, right? So there was a lot of discontent subsequent to that meeting, and as a result of the fact say the meeting not being concluded. That have been one clear one. Other issues then they were really don't happen. Lately, a lot of people don't talk about the Laratilopia's issue. Say it look like the bar shy away from it actually, So I mean, people also don't say, well, we think say that be an issue where the bar being for pay attention to and follow and look at and maybe come out with a position statement. Mind you, some of these things not like say the bar will be dictating to the authorities or the people that were responsible, but now for let the bar in your voice be heard in the national discourse there, because now important national discourse them. So people always they expect say the bar association, particularly where that 100% legal minded composition it gets as members, for able for look them things there dispassionately and come out with positions them where probably go enrich the national conversation. So I mean they're not to the right member, but people let they talk about 2-3 other one them actually. So put together, I mean, every time you talk to legal practitioners and legal practitioners, them they will tell you about things they will until say, oh, the bar for do more, the bar for come in more, and all of that. Again, even when it comes to laws, the way we pass as a country, people and they will always don't say the bar association must be seriously interested in their laws than they for contribute to the conversations where they inform their laws than they for contribute to the body of the law themselves, and also for make sure say they guide and monitor the process every step of the way. So all of the issues, there are issues then way people don't talk about Nadiba and when they don't feel concerned about.
If you look over the past year, concern where people don't raise now that any government will come, they try, or lawyer them, they try for associate themselves with the bar association so that they're not go able for the raise them voice on national issues, which mean people they see the bar now as APC and SLPP. From your point of view as somebody who don't in at the bar for over 15 years, is it that people for begin see the bar or the concern where people don't raise really not true?
You see, it will be difficult for dismiss allegation of effort by political parties and maybe the lawyers that will belong to them political parties, then they try for interfere in the affairs of the bar. It will be difficult for dismiss. As a matter of fact, this last AGM of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, before the AGM, a lot of conversations were had about the reality or possibility of political interference in the administration of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. The campaign process had seriously that. I mean, right through, right? It had seriously that. So not a conversation we not done the go on. It don't a conversation we don't go on. People they don't be concerned say if possible say we they get political interference. If possible say political parties them they try for capture the bar. So that conversation we don't go on, and people then they don't try for say it's something we must watch against, right? But again, I need for quickly say that the bar has not exclusively been characterized by that. Because to be very honest, we don't get executive them. We don't work very well in the sense that we get composition of members of executive where it's difficult for you able to say political party capture the bar. I'll give you examples, right? So for example, Elvis Cargo served as president of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. That I've been vice president. Now Mr. Gakwi, Ismon Gakwi, now I've been vice president. Ismon Gakwi was Solicitor General, right? No, he was director of public prosecutions. Yes, he was director of public prosecutions not too long ago, right? So also we don't get Ibrahim Soyi as president of the bar, and we also don't get Indolo Moiwo Gevao as vice president of the bar. Right?
But these
were people sitting as executive of the bar, running the agenda of the bar.
But then two people that we mentioned already, they're in a political party.
So that's the point. The point what they make now that whilst it will be difficult for dismiss the view, say political parties or the members them, where maybe also the members of the bar, they try for interfere with the administration of the bar, and they make the point say people them where either na political party members them, maybe collectively or one or two, they don't serve na executive with people there where they not belong to same parties, and they don't work collectively, they don't work amicably. I don't give them two examples then. So when people want things, say it's strictly being about or say SLPP taking over the bar exclusively, APC taking over the bar exclusively, maybe people get reason for say that, but at the few instances where also you don't get members of different political parties them don't work together. They're not only done the even the elections that we talk about. The elections them. I mean, some people don't say they have largely been about SLPP and APC, but maybe not exclusively. So I'll give you an example. Gerda Williams contests by elections against Theo Edwards. I mean, I don't think say there was any issue about one person being SLPP, another person being APC. Just a second. Jenkins Johnson contests elections against Floyd Davis. I don't think say that issue they been come up. Joseph Israel Kamara Spancho. I don't think say that issue they been come up. Glenna Thompson, when now Justice of the Supreme Court, being contest elections with Elvis Cargo, Ibrahim Soyi. I don't think say that issue they of this that APC, this that SLPP been come up. It was a unified bar going to decide who that they believe say was the best. Right? Ibrahim Soyi, Elvis Cargo. I don't think say there was also that divide, say this person that SLPP, this person that APC. So what they say in a nutshell.
So you not think saying that because of then people where they play active part in politics day before the bar association make una don't form alternative body where una think say the bar association will live to expectation
again like I don't say all of these that conversation the way don't they go on for the longest of time. And make I just quickly clarify, I know they ever dismiss the allegation that political interference by people when are members of political parties and also members of the bar, not done they seep in. I mean, I'm not dismissing it. I am saying that is not the whole story, because we get clear track record of instances where people then from different parties don't come together and work as executive members of the bar. Just quickly, right now, this issue about whether person whether a member of a political party for be a member of an executive of the association, now issue also will feature very seriously by the last campaign process before the AGM of the Sierra Leone Bar Association we became botched, right? And when that conversation they been gone, some people think say if you are a member of a political party, you must not contest for an executive position of the bar. Some people believe that, and I think say the lawyers society, the new constitution make them very clear. Say if you are a member of a political party, you cannot contest for an executive position, you cannot hold an executive position at the bar, and even get other things that we talk. For example, if you then you get appointment from government, executive appointment from government, you cannot hold position, and if even you get government retainership, you also cannot be an executive member of the bar. So now for tell you say all of these things are being part of the conversations, and you find out say then don't they shape the evolution of the entities there, more particularly the lawyer society. We try for look into the issues there and come up with dictates them, we go address them.
Continue for stay with me inside the program. Julian Cole, legal practitioner, the give a personal opinion on the formation of the Lawyers Society Saloon as against the Bar Association of Saloon. We according to Ram, it na both bar association and the lawyers association, and but it don't give reason why it join the bar association. The program Good Morning Salon, we dey go for short break.
Okay, Musa, before we go for that break, the law just round up on important question, Mr. Cole. Now, people or lawyers them wait on the part of this new body, we in a lawyer society. People they suspect them for be an opposition. We are in they not the support government, not just for the blast.
Yeah, having, you see, not to street. Once again, I always like to make this disclaimer that you know, me not a member of the executive, the interim executive of the Lawyer Society.
But you don't really them concern, yeah?
Then are the better people and for address them. But because I sit on here, I know say now issues that we don't they come up, right? And they don't know actually. Every other time you get people say, oh, this Salon Bar Association and SLPP lawyers that I don't take Canada and the leader now, you know, and so they don't do much against the SLPP government. This for the form people say, oh, APC lawyers and all of that. But now look, I mean, Augustine Soiseng-Bemara, right? Augustine Soiseng-Bemara. We now one of the leaders, in fact, I'm the interim president of the Lawyer Society. I mean, without any doubt. I mean, nobody know able to say now APC, now SLP people. Nobody know able to say. Oh yes, I mean, you see, during the conversations then, even before the AGM, right? People said we get people that are sympathizers them of political parties them, right? But one argument where them people and they will say, well, we are sympathizers, but we can tell you that the factor we sympathize with a political party no go determine how we handle the affairs of the bar. They have said that whether the general membership of the association they are by that, now a different story.
But Tuma Jabi and Waraseri Kamal, they not admitted them as sympathizers. They admit they are fully registered members of APC and SLPP respectively. Waraseri Kamal being part of the Lawyer Society, Tuma Jabi leading the Salon Bar Association. You not think say the new association, Lawyers Association versus the bar is like APC versus SLPP?
So first of all, Waraseri Kamal to in the lead the Lawyer Society now Augustine Soiseng-Bemara the lead.
Boy, na very na co-founder.
Yes, in a way, yes, the co-founder. But the point where I make, first of all, me no know for certain. I don't know for certain if Waraseri Kamal na a registered member of the APC. I don't know for certain. Right, but the point again where they make that na conversation they will come, and then go continue for shape. Then go continue for shape and determine the future of these organizations. Right. Because lawyers they get more interest in them conversation they are. Say who are the people that will for make members of executive of the association there. Okay. So that conversation will continue, and I believe say they will continue for shape and evolve the associations there.
Continue for the with me inside the program in Emna Julian Cole in a private lawyer as we there for look at issues we get for the with the Lawyers Society and the Bar Society.
Today we look at the formation of the Lawyers Society, and we get a legal private practitioner with Julian Cole, the give your opinion on the formation of the Lawyer Society and that of the Salon Bar Association. Well, we go online now and join Alfred Kamanda, the Public Relations Officer for the Salon Bar Association. Good morning, Alfred, and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir, Leone.
Of course, before the launching of the Lawyer Society, we don't get you online again. You give about the Bar Association. Now they don't launch them already. How we now receive the news as Salon Bar Association that we don't get now a Lawyers Society? We think say the Salon Bar Association not only live to expectation for perform the rule, so they need alternative.
So we received this news with mixed feelings. Firstly, we make them very clear that people get the rights for belong to any association. It's a constitutional right where the Constitution provide. However, as lawyers, we get rules, regulations, laws where the guide we practice and we conduct. So we are really disappointed that this group of people, their registration process shrouded in deceits, in corruption and fraud, So the point where the FCC don't make it clear that they are not registered with them, that they actually forged the signature of two people, that they not get receipts for show say they don't pay any registration fee with them. As a result of this, then they institute an internal investigation. Any serious body for don't decide say, you know what thing, Lord puts a hold on everything what they do and ensure say we help the FCC make them conduct the investigation and come out with a report. If we have found one thing, the people that will then do the wrong things, may then hold them responsible. But now, then just move on, even without any form of registration, even when the FCC don't call them, even when they self don't reply, then state say, then do this, then do that, but they not get evidence where they should say them pay. They say they're not been getting receipts, which is very worrisome because these are lawyers. Now, the other issue we they follow closely while Sadena Mevico, now waiting Julian Cole, they call say, all these years there has been a conversation about an alternative body. Now, when you say an alternative body, like when you come to national politics, alternative body has to be SLPP, APC, NGC. You cannot be a member of one body, then you are also a member of another body. And also, if you say it's an alternative body, but if you say that a body we can complement the works of the Salian Bar Association, then it's understandable. But for say it's an alternative body and you are part of it, and you also there on the other side, I don't understand what Julian is saying.
Now,
I don't understand
now
what
Alfred
he's doing.
Commander, for somebody where they are the lawyer society and also a member of the Salon Bar Association, waiting on a position on that particular individual.
Well, we get forget an EGM where we dey look into these issues because firstly we know wait a minute try for established they're not being told we say then an alternative body. I listen to Sori Sengbemaya, I listen to the others. There is never a time where they tell we say this is an alternative body. Then tell we say this body they can complement. Augustine Sori Sengbemaya when are the interim leader been there na radio. 98.1. It make it clear that then they can help for complement. So if are the able alternative body, then this is something we have to sit back as members because we really not get an alternative at the moment. We don't have an alternative. And as you see, you know, if they able to produce any registered document to UNA for sure they are legally recognized.
Julia no they are the studio as executive member of the body,
Julia
but it's just a legal practitioner with new opinion.
Julian is a key player in the formation of this organization. He's a promoter. If it's a company, now then sit down, put documentation together. So they see how they try for act smart now the studio. You are part of this now. Now sit down now put documents together. Even possible so you hold pen for rights. Then now you try for act say, oh, the interim body, the this, the that. No. Then this same Julian was part of Augustine Sori Sengbemaya campaign. And one of the messages with them in the share now that Warasei Kamal is a registered member of the APC. And Tuma Jabina a registered member of the SLPP. And Augustine Sori Sengbemaya an independent member. This same Julian, I see on a radio, he said he don't know if we are a registered member. I don't get it.
No.
Then the other thing I want to follow, we be very clear on now, know now that within a court with Augustine Sori Sengbemaya, Warasei Kamal, and then people there we don't go form this association. I just want to remind the journalists, them, the public, and we all that within a court and in respect of an election will happen at Kenima. And right through the conversation of Julian Cole, it has been established as a consequence of the elections at Kenima. Now, the last straw will break the camel's back. I just the informer and the public that we are in court and there is an injunction against them. Let them know that we don't want to continue for the fights. We don't want to continue for the look like we want to take advantage. No way.
Okay.
If you're a small body, you want come for can compliments with effort, it's not bad. We encourage you. Come make and grow along with we. This is the only body recognized by the Constitution. This is the body recognized as act.
Okay. Now we dey
Yes,
get
sir.
we dey get challenge with the line little bit. We dey round up this interview now, Commander. You say we dey get EGM for decide on what you wanna go do next. How soon we go see this EGM, and what would they expect from Una as reaction?
Well, the EGM, we get for seats as directors of the company, and then we reach out to the public as soon as possible. We are not get a specific date yet where we don't communicate, but as that day communicated, we reach out to the public and the general membership for make we able understand, and then they will clearly come out with waiting at the issues we're going to go discuss. But one of them will always be what will be the status of Soliseng Bemara, Warasai Kamal, and the others we don't choose say they are operating now an alternative body. This same body we don't state say they be a member of a political party and hold position at the place. Now then just on the information they don't give Warasai Kamal as then deputy. Now the deputy to Augustine Mara. So I don't know what they are talking about.
Okay, plenty thank you for we join we now the program today. Alfred Commander, Public Relations Officer, Saloon Bar Association.
Thank you very much.
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM.
Inside the program, we're not going to tell again inside the program. Julian, you're from Commander. We are going to say you're not part of this new establishment.
Oh, I mean, at no point in time tell anybody say I'm not part of the Lawyer Society. I make it very clear. In fact, always I try for do. I'm trying to be professional. I know how you usurp the functions of an interim executive body where they in charge of the Lawyer Society. Not only that, I try for do. So I am not in any way saying I'm not part of Lawyer Society. I am fully part of Lawyer Society, but I am not a member of the executive. And I just want to make it clear, say, I mean, the best people then for speak to some of the issues that we get for do with the Lawyer Society directly, not the interim executive of the Lawyer Society. Let's just quickly touch on this, Alfred, in talk about the meaning of alternative, right? I read from dictionary quick. It say alternative, one or more things available as another possibility or choice. One or more things available. So the Lawyer Society is one of the things there, one of the four of them were available for lawyers. So in other words, Bar Association available, Lawyer Society available. That's what alternative means.
All right.
Simple English. Quickly, please. I mean, make I also touch on this in talk about we say Wara na registered member of the APC. Now, we never said Wara was a registered member of the APC. We said the reclaimers camp. We said we believe say the leaders them of the association. But anyway, the campaign for the Salomba Association election. Now, people them will not forbid members of political parties. We never said Wara was a member, right? I mean, people and they will talk about different people, the associations, and why they believe say because of their associations, then they should not lead the bar. Granted, but that we said Wara was a member, we never said that. We said they were a member, then not for be leaders of the association, and then we been the campaign on. Then quickly again, he said we are in court and there is an injunction. I mean, you see, then thing they are really throw into the public, so they're misleading, and it calculated, it deliberate, and with all due respect to them, it disingenuous, because no injunction no day against setting up another body. As a matter of fact, now a constitutional right that one day, the right to freely associate, freedom of association. So there is no injunction. There is no injunction where say lawyers not for form another body. In fact, there cannot be, because that would be they were getting from a constitutionally guaranteed provision where give citizens and the right for freely associate. Lastly, it says Julian they play smart. Play smart for waiting. I am not playing smart. All what I do now for tell the people and say I am not part of the interim executive. So me not to the right person for directly speak to some of their issues and they will get for with the lawyer society because it gets leadership. However, I am familiar with some of the issues them, so I speak to them. But that not mean say I'm not for put a disclaimer say I am not a member of that interim body there.
Okay, you're not a member of the interim body, but you join the two body then the bar association.
Oh yes, I'm a member of the Sierra Leone Bar Association and also
which one are your favorite at this moment?
You see the Salon Bar Association don't be the oldest bar association the sub-region and now organization where we proud of, right? This body now a new body. We believe say we will continue for contribute to both of them, give we best to both of them, so that they go progress, they go able for meet the demands of a modern day bar association. That is what we'll be doing to
now,
give our best effort to both organizations.
Now,
I mean that is the reason why we continue for attend to the court case, because we believe say we are not to believe. The truth of the matter is we are still members of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. We will continue for being members of the Bar Association and we'll continue for giving all to both.
According to Commander, the Bar Association they get an EGM. You go attend them?
Why not if all things okay? Because again, even for Kamiati it was challenging. You know, I get
you go attend that one.
It depends the term where they go put up. It depends the term where they put up. Depending on the term, certainly I can attend.
And if then, according to them, then they'll take a decision inside this EGM. If they take a decision for suspend una done dinner to association, what think will be position?
I mean, you see that the thing this again. I don't know. I mean, now you think about suspension. I don't think say Kamara the thing about suspension. As a matter of fact, I believe say that EGM they will then go all where we go all as a bar association will be an EGM for endorse the lawyers society. For say we welcome lawyer society. This is a very good move. We will be partners in advocating for democracy, partners in advocating for rule of law, partners in advocating for justice. And I think say that EGM day go reach that point there where we SLBA members them go decide for embrace lawyer society and make them what is supposed for be and help the bar association for attend to the issues they don't talk about.
You sure say they go embrace una according to Alfred Commander.
I mean, it only makes sense. Oh, Alfred Commander, by the way, the only issue we get now with the word alternative, right? Now, so in other words, if you take the word alternative away, Alfred Commander is saying they are welcoming us because he say just a second. He say them believe say. Then for welcome organizations the way they can for complement the effort of the bar association. So if you get problem with alternative, okay, it can do away with them and still welcome the bar the lawyer society.
Thank you very much for joining me in today's edition of the program. Julian Cole, in a legal practitioner, we can share in your opinion on the formation of the lawyers society and the existence of the Salon Bar Association, and in our member within a booth of the lawyers association or the Salon Bar Association. Please thank you for joining me.